Yeah, we are here for you to provide the important recent and latest current affairs, 11th December 2020, which have unique updates of latest current affairs 2020 events from all newspapers such as The Hindu, The Economic Times, and Indian Express, Business Standard, and all government official websites. Our current affairs 2020 events will help you to get more marks in banking and various examinations and all state government exams, and also try our latest current affairs quiz and monthly current affairs 2020 PDF, which will be pedestrian to crack your jobs, which will be pedestrian to crack your examinations. On December 5th, 2020, the Indian Institute of Technology Bombay released the Urban Quality of Life Index 2020, which ranked 14 Indian cities in India using 29 indicators grouping into 7 categories. In accordance to this, Mumbai tops the index, followed by Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai, by providing highest quality of life, while Bihar's capital city Patna provides poorest quality of life to its people. Notably, this is for the first time the index has considered the factor of gender parity, under which Chennai is named as the most woman friendly city, while Patna stood last. The establishment 1958. In 1961, Parliament decreed the IITs as Institute of National Importance. Next, on December 9th, 2020, Union Cabinet chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi has approved the following proposals, which were detailed by Minister of State Independence Charge Santosh Kumar Gangwar, Ministry of Labour Employment, Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad, Ministry of Commerce. Cabinet approves 22,810 crores for Atmanirbhar Bharat Rojgar Yojana. Government approves USOF scheme for providing mobile coverage in Arunachal and Assam district. Cabinet approves provision of submarine OFC connectivity between mainland Kochi and Lakshadweep Island. Cabinet approves to launch massive Wi-Fi networks called PM Vani scheme in India. Cabinet approves the proposal of SEBI to sign bilateral MOU between India and Luxembourg. Government approved MOU between India and the Suriname on cooperation in the field of health and medicine. Next, according to a study conducted by State Bank of India Research, northeastern states, all any states combined as one topped the list of states in managing pandemic. Bihar came second, followed by Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, and Himachal Pradesh were placed at the bottom. Soumya Kanti Ghosh, SBI Group's chief economic advisor, was the author of the report. They were ranked based on two parameters. One is macro, fiscal deficit, consumer price, inflation, and two, performance of states and central government schemes, One Nation, One Ration Card, PM Swanidhi, PM Samman Emergency Credit Linked Guarantee Scheme, and PM Awas Yojana. On December 9, 2020, the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways signed a memorandum of understanding with the Federal Ministry of Climate Action, Environment, Energy, Mobility, Innovation, and Technology of the Public of Austria and technology cooperation in the road infrastructure sector. It was signed by the Additional Secretary MORTH Sri K.C. Gupta and the Ambassador of Austria, Brigade Oppinger Waldchofer in New Delhi. According to the 11th edition of Emission Gap Report released by National United Nations Environment Program, the global CO2 emissions are set to fall by 7% in 2020 owing to pandemic. The report states that emissions of the richest 1% of the global population countries like United States of America, European Union, Australia, and New Zealand account for more than twice of the share of poorest 50% of the countries. Global greenhouse gas emissions continued to rise in 2019. India is responsible for 7.1 percentage of global emission and has per capita emission which is 60% lower than global average. India stands fourth in terms of overall emission. The top countries are China, USA, and EU, UK. Another news, if you see that on December 10th, 2020, Union Minister of Defense Rajnath Singh attended the 14th ADMM Plus meeting, Asian Association Southeast Asian Nations Defense Ministers meeting, 7th ADMM Plus meeting 2020 held virtually at Hanoi, Vietnam. The meeting was held on the 10th anniversary of ADMM Plus. The meeting was hosted by Vietnam. ADMM Plus is an annual meeting of defense ministers of 10 to Asian countries and its 8 partner countries. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh was granted the privilege of addressing the session as a special guest towards India's contribution towards the forum. Rajnath Singh welcomed Brunei Darussalam as the new chair of ASEAN in 2021. Another news, on December 9, 2020, RBL Bank Limited, ICICI Prudential Life Insurance Limited entered into bank assurance partnership to offer a range of life insurance products, protection and long-term savings products of ICICI Prudential Life to the customers of RBL Bank. This partnership will allow more than 8.7 million customers of RBL Bank to access and to purchase ICICI Prudential Life's customer-centric protection and long-term savings products. Incorporated in 1943 under the Indian Companies Act 1913. Vishwavir Ahuja, Mumbai and Maharashtra. Apnoka Bank. The bank's name was changed from Ratnakar Bank Limited to RBL Bank Limited in August 2014. It is promoted by ICICI Bank Limited and Prudential Corporation Holdings Limited. On December 9, 2020, Max Life Insurance Company Limited launched Max Life Critical Illness and Disability Rider. Is a health insurance rider that offers customers protection from up to 64 critical illnesses. The company also launched MaxFit, a comprehensive wellness program. The health insurance rider and the wellness app has been launched to address the health coverage needs of the policy holders to ensure that they continue to be fit, protected, and happy. On December 10, 2020, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India, IRDAI, issued draft guidelines on standard personal accident insurance policies. Under them, the insurance watchdog has recommended that all general and standalone health insurers will have to offer this product from April 1st, 2021. It will be offered on an individual basis and act as a standard product with common coverage across the sectors. The minimum and maximum entry age has been kept at 18 years and 70 years, respectively. The policy holder can pay premiums yearly, half-yearly, quarterly, or monthly. It will have a minimum sum insured 2.5 lakh and a maximum of rupees 1 crore. There will be a proposed payout equal to 100% of the sum ensured in case of death or permanent total disablement because of the accident. The permanent partial disablement, the payout percentage will vary according to the type of disablement. The optional cover will also pay out up to 10% of the base sum insured for hospitalization for a minimum of 24 hours as the result of an accident. As you know, IRDAI establishment was 1999, incorporated as a statutory body in April 2020. Chairman Subhash Chandra, headquarter Hyderabad, IRDAI, Telangana. On December 9, 2020, SBI General Insurance Company Limited entered into a strategic partnership with Mahindra Insurance Broker Limited to increase the insurance penetration to entire 2 to 3 cities. MIBL has collaborated with SBI General Insurance under its Sajadi Hari program. Objective to increase insurance penetration in the underserved and under penetrated rural areas of India. It is an 80% subsidiary company of Mahindra Financial Services Limited, head office Mumbai. It commenced its operations in 2010 as a joint venture between State Bank of India and Insurance Australia Group. SBI owns 70% of total capital, headquarter Mumbai. On December 8th, 2020, Yes Bank, in partnership with MasterCard, launched Yes Private Prime Credit Card for the affluent and ultra high net worth individuals of India. The card is available on the MasterCard World Elite platform. The card is a strictly by invitation only lifestyle credit card, headquarter Mumbai. As per the data released by the National Payments Corporation of India (NPCI), Google Pay and PhonePe together account for more than 82% of the Unified Payments Interface (UPI) Unified Payments Interface market by value and more than 86% by value in November 2020. Google Pay has done 960.02 million transactions worth rupees 1.61 trillion, and PhonePe has done 868.4 million transactions worth 1.75 trillion. As per the October data, Google Pay accounted for 857.81 million transactions and PhonePe 9.88 million transactions, where they both accounted for more than 82% of the market by value. Recently, NPCI has imposed a 30% CAP on third-party applications, apps, and total value transactions processed through UPI effective January 1st, 2021. On December 9, 2020, Canara HSBC, Oriental Bank of Commerce Life Insurance, launched its new digital campaign, Heroes of My City. This 2 month long campaign is an extension to the initiative Me for My City. Me for My City was launched by Canara, HSBC, OBC Life Insurance in 2018. The purpose of designing the new digital campaign is to recognize the heroes of everyday life of the people who kept the city going when everything was stopped due to COVID-19 pandemic. The Asian Development Bank Development Outlook 2020 supplement parts diverge in power recovery from the pandemic. December 2020 has revised India's gross domestic product financial 21 rate upwards. Projected in the Asian Development Outlook 2020 update in September 2020. The growth will return in 2021 at 8% on India. On 10th December 2020, Federation of India Commerce and Industry virtually presented India Sports Awards 2020 to sports personalities for their outstanding contributions in the field of sports. In the event, wrestler Bajrang Punia and shooter Elavenil Valarivan received the highest honor, Sports Person of the Year of Male Female Award. And on 8th December 2020, Kuwait's Emir Sheikh Nawaf Al Ahmar Al Shaba reappointed Sheikh Shaba as the Prime Minister of Kuwait. Earlier, Saban took over the country's prime ministership in September 2020 after the death of his brother Jabir Al Mubarak Al Hamad Al Sabah. He started his career in 1978, joining the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, where he worked at various capacities, including being a member of Kuwait's permanent mission to the United Nations. He belonged to the political party Independent. He served as the Minister of the Foreign Affairs from 2011 to 2019 simultaneously. During the same period, he had been served as the Deputy Prime Minister. And if you see, On the 9th December 2020, Defense Research and Development Organization successfully demonstrated communication between two labs of DRDO using quantum key distribution technology to share encryption keys. The technology was developed by CIR Bangalore, and the DRDO labs which participated are Defense Research and Development Laboratory and the Research Center in Emirate. DRDO had developed QKD technology exclusively for the Indian Armed Forces to ensure secure communication in defense and strategic agencies. Quantum based communication will enable secure transfer to encryption keys, which are vital in the modern digital world. This quantum works being executed by DRDO will be used to help startups and small medium sized enterprises working in the domain of quantum information technology. On December 10, 2020, China successfully launched the Gravitational Wave High Energy Electromagnetic Counterpart AI All Sky Monitor, comprising of two satellites for gravitational wave detection from the Xiang Satellite Chang Launch Center, Sichuan Province, China. The satellite was sent into orbit by a long Long March 11 rocket developed by China Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation. The launch is the 355th flight of the Long March Carrier rocket series. The GECAM project is being carried out by Chinese Academy of Sciences. The satellite will monitor high energy celestial phenomena, gravitational waves, gamma ray burst, high energy radiation of fast radio burst, special gamma ray burst, and gamma ray gams, magnetar burst. The gravitational wave is an individual ripple in space produced by exploding stars and collisions between antennas, neutron stars or merging black holes. Pakistan Cricket Board Chief Executive Officer Wasim Khan stated that Sri Lanka will host the 2021 edition of Asia Cup cricket tournament and Pakistan will host the 2022 edition of Asia Cup cricket tournament. In July 2020, Asia Cup's governing body, Asia Cricket Council, announced that the 2020 edition of Asia Cup was cancelled due to pandemic. The 2020 edition was originally set to be hosted by Pakistan. As it was cancelled, Pakistan were awarded to host the 2022 edition as compensation. Asia Cup is a men's one-day international 2020 international cricket tournament. It is organized by ACC, which has five full members. India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Afghanistan. President of ACC, Asian Cricket Council. ACC means Asian Cricket Council. Five countries are there. President Nazmul Hassan, headquartered Dubai, UAE. On 10th December, India's renowned journalist, Hindi poet Manglesh Dabral died at the age of 72 in New Delhi due to COVID-19. As a critic of government policies, as a critic, CRITIC, as a critic of government policies, he returned his Sahitya Academy Award in 2015 in protest against the growing climate of intolerance in the country, which he won in 2000 for his anthology हम जो देखते हैं literary work in Hindi. Born in 1948 at Kafalpuri village in Uttarakhand, he worked as the editor of Janasatta's Sunday magazine. Through his writings in the four-page literary magazine Janasatta, he mentored a generation of Hindi writers, translated multiple books to Hindi, which involves the famous translation of Arundhati Roy's The Ministry of Utmost Happiness to Apar Kushika Gharana. And on 10th December 2020, Padma Shri Astad Debo, a renowned Indian dancer, passed away at the age of 73 at his residence in Mumbai, Maharashtra. He was born on 30th July 1947 in Navsari town, Gujarat. He was born on 30th July 1947 in Navsari town, Gujarat. Astad Debo was well known as a pioneer of modern dance in India who utilized his training in the classical dance from the Kathak and Kathakali and created a new fashion dance forum. During his 50-year career in the dance field, he has collaborated with Pina Bausch, Alison Becker Case, and Pink and performed across the globe. He was the student of Guru Prahlad Das and Guru E.K. Panikkar. He founded the Asta Debu Dance Foundation to provide creative training to marginalized sections and differently abled. He won the Sangeet Natak Academy Award for his contribution to contemporary creative dance in 1955. He received the Padma Shri for Arts in 2007. Human Rights Day, December 10, 2020. United Nations Human Rights Day is annually observed across the world on 10th December. The day marks the anniversary of the adoption of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights by the United Nations General Assembly in 1948. The theme of 2020 Human Rights Day is Recover Better, Stand Up for Human Rights, Recover Better, Stand Up for Human Rights, which is associated with the COVID 19 pandemic. The UN's call to action, Stand Up for Human Rights, aims to engage the general public, its partners, and other UN bodies to enhance the transformative actions and showcase the practical and inspirational examples that contribute to recovering better and fostering more resilient and just social societies. On 9th December 2020, state government of Maharashtra launched the ambitious rural development scheme, Sharad Pawar Rural Prosperity Scheme, named after Sharad Pawar, former agriculture minister, president of Nationalist Congress Party, and the chief architect of the ruling Mahavikas Agadi, to strengthen the law on preventing of atrocities against women. Children Maharashtra cabinet has passed Shakti Act, which envisages death sentence for rape, acid attack, and child abuse. The act also reduces the investigation period for to 15 working days for heinous crimes against women. Bill tablet in two parts. The Maharashtra Shakti Criminal Law Act 2020, the Special Court and Machinery for implementation of Maharashtra Shakti Criminal Law 2020. On December 9, 2020, Andhra Pradesh Government and Survey of India signed a memorandum of understanding for the implementation of YSR Jagananna Swastat Bhu Hakku Hakku Bhu Raksha Patakam, a land survey project in Andhra Pradesh. This is the first time in 100 years. This is the first time in 100 years that such a survey is being conducted in India. The survey will be launched on December 21st, 2020. The survey will include all types of land, house site, agricultural land, real estate layouts. The project is estimated to cost about 1000 crores. The survey will be conducted in three phases and will take place from December 2021 January 2023. The three phases and will take place from December. Latest technologies like CAR, computerized automotive recording system technology, drones and rovers will be used for the survey. Benefits of land survey: land titling card, land titling card, digital cadastral maps, digital digitization of property registers, right? And tourism department of Odisha launched the second edition of its flagship Eco Reiterate program, Eco Reiterate 2020 at 5 locations in Odisha, Konark, and other places. They will be open to tourists till February 28, 2021. These are the main issues of December 7th, sorry, 11th. Thank you very much.